getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider.
All right, the audio should be good now. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Are we back with the audio now? Are we good? Good now. Okay. I'm about to set up. Give me 20 seconds. And while I'm setting up, let's just call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. Sick of this mess. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I'm just trying to pull my stuff up, man. Let's take care of business before we get started. Let's take care of business before we get started. Shout out to the proud sponsor of TD Finstalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all go check out Sleeper. Get a 100% match up to $100. Use code TDFins. Now I got to build me a new sleeper because Tua and these, boy, they just messed up my whole day. They just messed up my whole day. Now I got to build a whole new one. So I'm going to build this real quick with y'all, and then we're going to get into the do. Okay? Let me build this, and then we're going to dive right into everything we need to talk about. All right? So tonight, I got Derrick Henry, rushing touchdown. That's a give-in. Lamar Jackson, over 228. Josh Allen, over 230 now. Man, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, just like that, man. Let's go 10. All right, man. Y'all do something for me tonight on these picks. So this is what I got on tonight. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Derrick Henry on my ticket. I look for these to go through. Y'all go check out Sleeper, man. You can put yours in as well. You can put all yours in as well. On the app right now, but make sure you use code TDFins. Proud sponsor of TD Fins Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. All right? All right, man. Let's get into this. It's been a long journey, y'all. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. And I'm going to get to the super chats. I'm going to get there. Just allow me to cook a little bit. Okay? Please allow me to cook just a little before I get to all the super chats. So if you send a super chat, don't worry about me not reading it. I will read it. But I'm going to let them pile up for a little bit because I need to cook first. Okay? 6 years ago, I told everybody what the outcome of this would be. Drafting Tua Tagovailoa. I told y'all what the outcome of it would be. It's been 6 years now, and I have been attacked. My family has been hated on. People writing these nasty, threatening, disgusting messages, wishing bad on this. It's just like Chris Greer, wishing bad on my kids, threatening me. All for the sake of me trying to evaluate the game, tell you what I think, not saying that I'm right, but asking everybody, let's just allow time to tell. That's all I've ever asked for. Let me give you my analysis. And I could be wrong, but let's allow time to tell. And here we are with the biggest take for 6 years of whether or not Tua Tagovailoa is the guy. He's not. He's not. Stop it. He's not. I told y'all. And this ain't the end of it, because we going to rattle off some games where he got some big games and y'all going to be sucked in again. I tell y'all this every year. I tell y'all this every year. It ain't even over because some of y'all still ready to be sucked in again. You still ready to be sucked in again. Let us just one random bad game by Buffalo and Tua have a good game and y'all sucked in again. Stop. It's over. He's not a franchise quarterback. He's limited. If things aren't perfect, he is limited. Somebody said it on the stream earlier and they were dead on. Tua's weapons and everything around him can no longer help him. We've lost too much to help him. And I got Purdy out here running to keep plays extended. Instead of a field goal, they get a touchdown because of a third down Purdy run. I got every quarterback out here in the NFL that's doing anything special. Things aren't perfect around them. The pressure got there. The O-line messed up, but they still can make plays. We got a guy who can't. Not at a high level, not at the level that's required in the NFL to actually help your team win. This whole game could have been changed upside down if Tua could make 4 plays with his legs, but he can't. Then you add insult to injury. The man got 3 turnovers, 2 picks, and a fumble. All of them lost. And y'all attacked me for 6 years for this? I was never trying to prove nobody wrong. I wanted to be wrong. But unfortunately, I've been right. I've been right. I've been telling y'all this. And don't come up in here with no, well, the whole team suck. Why are you just making it about Tua? Because it starts and ends there. All the rest of it don't even matter. The rest of it is replaceable. You give the big money to your quarterback to be the rock. Everything else is replaceable. That's why I don't talk about them. When are y'all going to understand this? And I know a lot of y'all are so prideful. You just, oh, this idiot. Oh, yeah, but where am I wrong? You just hated that I told you to your face on these streams that you're wrong. And you don't want to be wrong. It's okay. I don't need no apology from you. I don't need you to say, oh, TD, I'm sorry, you were right. Just stop criticizing me for having my takes on this team. Stop. Oh, you a clown. Y'all keep clowning. I'm the clown, but y'all keep being wrong. But you know what? I know why you're always wrong. I know why you always wrong. Because you out here keep on letting these people fluff up information in your ears, telling you the opposite. I know that when I get on the AFC East roundtable, I'm repping my team and I'm talking that talk too. But that is a show for me to show my fandom and to believe in my team. But when you have a platform representing the Miami Dolphins, you want to keep it real with the fans. At least that's what I stand for. You want to be honest. You don't want to lie to them so you can get more donations. Lie to them so you can get more subscribers. Lie to them so you can get more views. I ain't been chasing that. Y'all with this lie. Oh, you the only reason you talk bad about Tua because you benefit. I lose money talking about this man in a bad way. I done told y'all a million times I have 100,000 subs right now. I truly believe it if I was just a two-and-ear. If I was just a two-and-ear, I'd literally have 100,000 people on right now. Easy. Letting these people out here lie to you with fake optimism. Stop the cap. But it's the society we live in today. It's the society we live in today. Only those who tell you what you want to hear are the ones who are praised, are the ones like you'll come at me and attack me. Then a few months later, what I said that made you hate me to begin with end up being correct. And you don't even remember to begin with why you hate me. But you'll go out tonight, oh, just ignore that clown, block that clown. Why am I a clown? Oh, I don't even remember. I've been blocked you. Don't even remember. This is the society we live in. And I'm sick of it. I'm going to tell you now, I'm sick of it. And the reason why I'm sick of it, because when I first started this channel, and this is for all the people, I don't want to call people out their name or disrespect them or be mean, but for all y'all people who are sensitive, I got words I want to use, but you know, God ain't done with me yet, but he's humbling me right now and telling me, no, just ease off. And that's what I'm going to do to you people, okay, that consistently try to tell me that I'm not a real Dolphin fan. Do me a favor and block me for good. Stop commenting in my comment section. Go on about your life of delusion. Just do that. Leave us over here alone. We care about the team so much. The people who rock with me, the people who listen to me all the time, we care about the team so much that we're willing to be honest about them. The only way you can get to better days is by expressing honesty. If you keep lying to yourself and living in delusion, you're going to keep on repeating the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different result. We care. That's what you're seeing. True, passionate care. And the nerve to say that we're not Dolphin fans because we call this organization out for its stupidity, its dumb decisions, its constant lack of accountability, lack of finding real leaders. That's what they do over and over again. And y'all sit here and hate on us. Y'all sit out here and try to tell us we're the problem, and then try to tell us we're the divisive ones. We're not the ones out here on Twitter and everything putting profanity, nasty sexual things, and insinuating things online to shame other Dolphin fans. We're not the ones doing that. All we're saying is our quarterback sucks, and this organization sucks for even believing. And we got to get criticized for it. But you get to reply homophobic slurs and all type of stuff like that. And we're the divisive ones. It's over for y'all and your fearless leaders that keep pumping this crap to you. It's over for every single one of y'all because you've been there. But you know what? It's not over for them because those same people are still going to rock with them and tell them, oh, you know, we can't be right about everything, but those idiots are, man, shut up. Y'all ain't real Dolphin fans. It's time for real Dolphin fans to stand up and tell them they ain't the real Dolphin fans. Y'all not real Dolphin fans because y'all don't care if we win or lose. You just care if that guy looks good, and he don't. He don't look good. He don't look good whatsoever. Now, man, if I hear one of y'all say tomorrow, oh, but the O-line, man, shut up. Stop it. And God forgive me for telling these people to shut up, but shut up. Forgive me again. Sick of it. All this talking about this and that. I ain't dealing with it no more. I ain't dealing with it. I've been trying to tell y'all this for the longest. It's okay. And my emotion is calling him trash. But we know that he's solid at best. In his weapons, I told y'all 3 years ago he exceeded his ceiling because of everything that was around him. And the league didn't know about him. Man, you had the Colts out here literally baiting him. Baiting him. Oh my God, let me tell y'all something. When another team's defense is dictating what you do on offense, you know something massively is wrong. Let me give you an example and tell me I'm not speaking facts when I give this example. Let me give you the biggest example. Do you know how many times, and they only did it when this happened, the Colts had a superior game plan against Tua Tagovailoa? If they run the ball on first down and they get 1 yard, no gain, or any negative gain, which makes them second and long, we're going to show zero blitz. We're not going to send zero blitz, but we're going to show zero blitz. Tell me if I'm wrong. I want y'all to remember this. We're going to show zero blitz, and we're going to give their receivers 12-yard cushion. Because we know that this is an elementary offense, and Tua has to do what the elementary fundamentals say. And the elementary fundamentals say, oh, all right, y'all see that they're backed up 12 yards. So you're supposed to take the hots, quick slants. They wanted you to. They hiked the ball, took the slant, and they already knew. Let's hurry up and tackle it. Now we got 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. We win. Let's go. Now let's go. They wanted you to waste your second down on a 3, 4, 5-yard pass so that you'll have a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, as long as you don't have a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. They made us do that. They did it 3 times in the game. And all 3 times were on 2nd down and 10, 2nd and 11, 2nd and 9. They dictated what we did. They know the offense. They know in that situation, let's force them to throw a quick pass, and we're going to attack it right away and tackle them to cause 3rd and long. We need to make sure they're not successful on 2nd down. When the Miami Dolphins are at their best, they're successful on 2nd down. We're going to give them manufactured success by giving them 3, 4, 5-yard quick slant pass, but we keep it in front of us and it's bang, bang, catch, tackle. That's when a defense is dictating what you do as an offense. It was clear as day. All the corners were back 12 yards. Let's keep it in front of us, show 0 blitz. Tua ain't that advanced. He gonna hurry up and throw it because he's scared everybody coming. And they backed out every time. They never even came. Every time they never came. And he threw the ball, quick slant, 3rd and long. That's what our goal was. We don't want them taking off on 2nd down. That's the key. And the turnovers, Lord. The fumble, I'll get to the fumble last. The 2 interceptions. The first interception, terrible throw. You didn't hit your spot. You didn't throw to your spot. He was open. You didn't throw to the spot. It happens. Okay. Crap that it happens, but it happens. Second pick, told you all you needed to know. He threw it to the right spot. The receiver was about to be open, but the linebacker or D lineman, I think it was a D lineman that dropped back. Now, I got to double check. The lineman looked at Tua's eyes. I remember when they showed the replay from the back view. The lineman looked at Tua's eyes, took 1 step left with Tua's eyes, and came back, and the ball was coming. It's like he baited him into it. Well, let me go left. I know he ain't. Let me come back to the middle. Literally. Baited him into it, and the ball came straight to him. Tua threw it to the right spot. This is what I'm talking about with spot throwing. Y'all don't listen. It's going to come no matter what. Y'all just don't realize when the defense is out of place, it looks beautiful. Oh, my gosh, Tua is so accurate. If the defender would have took another step to the left, y'all would have been like, ooh, look how he threaded the needle, the defender right out of his arm's reach. Oh, my God, he's so accurate. And look at the anticipation. Oh, my God. Like he spot throws. Timing. Listen, this way he's supposed to be, I'm going to give you the ball. This way. And look at, they dropped 2 picks in the game. They dropped 2 of them. One of them was bang, bang with a receiver, but another one they had in their hand and dropped it. Yeah, why is it only a certain amount of us can see this? No, TD, you're wrong. It's elite anticipation. Listen, if the defender isn't in the spot, it's going to look like elite anticipation. Put it in the spot, receiver timing perfect, goes in, oh my gosh, this is flowing. But it only flows depending on if the defense, see, this is the thing. Tua throws the spots. It's not anticipation when you throw the spots that the defenders are already in. And that's what I keep trying to educate y'all on with the spot throwing. It's just spot throwing, not anticipation. Anticipation is going to identify, oh, the defender is there. I need to sail it over a little bit more and put it up a little bit more so my receiver has enough time to clear that defender. But not with Tua, it goes to the spot. Just because it works sometimes, y'all call it elite anticipation. That's because the defender ain't in the spot. I keep trying to, like everything I've been telling y'all. Oh, you don't know ball, man. If you can't see the elite anticipation, then explain to me today. Explain the elite anticipation today, please. Can anybody explain where the elite anticipation went for the whole game for the most part? Please. No, you can't. No, you can't. But I get it because I got some of my biggest haters, and sadly is some of them content creators watching me to try to just debunk what I say to keep the people who watch their mind. Oh, yeah, that bum over there wrong. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many different ways they could slice it to make you feel like, yeah, I mean, even though things didn't go the way I told y'all, he's still wrong. No, he ain't. I ain't been wrong. You know how many people I done lost on this channel because y'all listening to these frauds? And then the saddest part about it is some of y'all became friends. Some of you became friends. We chatted all of a sudden. No disrespect to you, bro, but I can't listen to you no more. I just feel like at this point you are a hater. When every time he have 1 or 2 games against bums, y'all come to me with that crap. I'm not saying this stuff or doing this stuff to hate on him. I don't care. I'm happy the man got his money for his family. On a personal note, phenomenal guy. I'm glad he got paid. Unfortunately, he got it off of the back of the Dolphins. That's the only thing that bothers me. I'm excited that he got paid. I just wish it was with somebody else. I don't have no vendetta against this man. I just don't like him for my team. I wish we would have been able to trade him and somebody would have gave him $80 million a year. Oh, good for him as a man, yes. But not for the team I love. I don't have nothing against this man. I don't hate on this man. But the reality is the reality. We shouldn't be forced to fanboy over every quarterback we bring in the building for the sake of them being our quarterback. And you got to get behind your quarterback, right? No. That wastes years. And before y'all, what you fanboy for Tannehill, because I was wrong and I learned my lesson. Same thing with Josh Rosen. Oh, but you boosted up Skyler because I've been begging for anything but to save us. I knew Skyler wasn't it. I know Zach Wilson ain't it. Quinn Ewers probably ain't even it. But anything to save us, because the worst thing is having a guy who ain't bad enough for you to move on from, but ain't good enough to ever amount to anything for this organization. It's the worst thing you can have. Purgatory guy. He's good enough to keep you locked in, but not good enough to do anything worth our while. Wasting time. And I told y'all this 6 years ago. I said, man, we're going to be stuck from 5 to 7 years. Tua is the type of quarterback that's going to stick you for 5 to 7 years, and you're going to be stuck with him. If he get past that first contract hurdle like Tannehill did, man, we got a long way to go. And here we are in year 6, and everything I said is happening exactly that way. And for all the people who hate on me for saying it, please, I beg of you to understand, I have always wanted to be wrong. We all win if I was wrong, but that don't stop me from giving my analysis on it and allowing time to tell. I am one of the most hated Dolphin fans from Dolphin fans for telling y'all ahead of time what keeps happening. Like you would think I'd be praised. You think it like I don't want nobody praising me. I want you praising Jesus, by the way. But you think I'd be, man, this guy, man, he honest. He tell the truth. And everything not everything, but 90% of what he say about this team, he be spot on. You think that people will carry that. But no. I'm the worst thing that ever happened to the Dolphins fan base. I'm the worst thing that happened to the Dolphins fan base. I told y'all already, and I say this every year. It's not easy to make content lying to people. I could easily, oh my gosh, man. You know how much I could be doing for my family on a whole nother scale? I could be like, man, I'm making content. I ain't worrying about these people. They pawns to me. I tell them what they want to hear. I could easily, it's not hard to take that approach. Tell you everything you want to hear, which will always sound smart to you because it's what you want to hear. So it's easy. We can have 100,000 subs, big parties over here. Just like, yeah. And in down moments like this, I could have came live. I know everybody's disappointed, but let's not overreact in week one. Let's not overreact in week one. Let's not forget we're banged up. We had Daniels went down early in the game. Tyreek is playing through an injury. Y'all got to remember that. I hope he gets healthy. And Waddle got banged up. I mean, this team really isn't healthy starting the season. We don't even have a tight end, so don't panic yet. And even if the season doesn't go well, just understand, man, we're down right now because we've been hurt. But there are better days. We need to build right around Tua because we all know he's good enough. We just need to make sure that we support him properly. I could easily spew that crap, that crap, and get 10 times the donations, 10 times the super chats, cash apps, subscribers. I could easily just be humble and sound articulate and just, making sure that, I don't ever get too high or too low. Just deliver the content and be fair. And I could easily do all that stuff, but I'm passionate about this. I'm going to let my heart be on my sleeve and I'm going to express it on my streams. And I'm going to show you who I am as a Dolphin fan. You don't like it? Hey, it is what it is. You do, let's rock. That's it. But stop saying that I only do what I do for clicks and money. Listen, you think it's helping me that we do this sucky crap every time? I wish this team was actually legitimate so I could get behind it and I could talk about all the great things because we all prosper. We get to watch great football. We get to believe. That's all. We get to actually believe. I just want to believe. But I got to actually believe. I don't want to fake believe. This guy's always negative. Tell me what been positive in 6 years. This guy been negative for the longest. What has been positive? Stop chasing these temporary pieces of satisfaction. Week 2, we go off on the Patriots. Oh, see, this is why everybody can't panic. Man, shut up, man. We already know what time it is. You just had Daniel Jones rip us to shreds. Yeah, broke clock right twice a day. We gonna win some games. Tua's gonna have better games. He gonna go off on 4, 5, 6 teams. But the end result, man, you just saw it. You just saw it. You just saw it. You just saw the end result. You know how this is going to end. You know how this is going to end. And to all y'all Tuaneers, you ain't allowed to flip on him now. Let me say that to the people in the back. To all y'all Tuaneers, you ain't allowed to flip on him now. You're not allowed to flip on him now. Just like if he went out and won a playoff game and won a Super Bowl, I ain't allowed to cheer and be happy. You ain't allowed to flip on him now. When it's convenient for you. When the writing is finally, after 6 years, on the wall for you. And I'm just saying, let me backtrack that. Because I'm just talking trash to you right now, trolling you. But if you're a real Dolphin fan, you're always allowed to flip over. And be a real Dolphin fan. The one thing I want to instill in people, and you got to make your own decisions. I don't want y'all to just believe what you believe because I say so. Y'all own individuals. But we got to stop, in my opinion, we got to stop becoming a fan base that blindly just loves on quarterbacks because we need better at the position, and you'll never get it if you don't hold a position accountable. We got to stop making excuses for the position. Now, I get it. No quarterback's perfect. No quarterback's perfect. And sometimes you want, better play around your quarterback. But that's reserved for the guys who are still doing like great things despite of. Tua ain't doing great things despite of. Yeah, will he have an occasional bam here or bam there? Obviously. But I've been told y'all, he's not the type of quarterback that you actually are supposed to put everything you put around him. You got to show it with nothing that y'all losing, but you still making plays, and then you invest. You see what Jaden Daniels did last year with that offense? That's just like the non-Tyreek Dolphins with Waddle and Devontae Parker or Waddle and Gesicki. You see what Jaden Daniels did with that? Now you load up around him. That's why they went and got Debo and Laramie Tunsil and a few other guys. Now you load up. He done showed you. Yeah, he worth loading up around. You don't load up for a guy to carry him. You load up for a guy because you know you at his max, these guys going to take it over the top. You just trying to load up to get Tua to look like a guy. No. You see what Bo Nix did? Now you're supposed to be investing around him. He did enough to show you, yeah, it's worth it. You don't load up to hide in deficiencies. You load up because you realize we got a guy. And we going to give him everything he needs because he worth it. Not he's struggling, man. Let's get him everything he needs so he'll look better. It's a difference. It's a difference. And I'm like, listen, here's the deal. I've been telling y'all this. Here's the problem. Here's the honest truth about Tua, and y'all need to come to grips with this. Tua is not obviously a bad quarterback. He was terrible today, and those things happen. Yeah, I think it's hard to get worse than that, but you never know with him. But he'll have much better weeks, okay? But here's the deal. He is too limited. He has to stay in the pocket for the most part. The timing has to be perfect. External things he can't control. See, that's the problem. There are too many things that Tua can't control that he relies on. But look at Jalen Hurts or Herbert or like 10 quarterbacks I done already seen this week. I can't control the O-line. I can't control the wide receivers not getting to the spot. I can't control this. For Tua, it's over 90% of the time in those situations. For everybody else, it's only over 40, 30, 20% of the time. That other 60, 50, 70% that they actually convert regardless is what makes the difference in this league. Now, are there quarterbacks who can stay in the pocket and deliver? Yes, but the reason why they can is because they have every throw to their disposal that they're elite at, like Joe Burrow. If the pressure's coming, blah, 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 I don't have to only work the middle of the field. I can work the outside, the numbers on a consistent enough basis to where I can back them off. See, the whole point of the quarterback position in today's NFL, you have to have something that threatens a defense to calm it down a little. Get out of what you're in a little, forcing you to get out. And I'm talking about the quarterback. But we keep on wanting other factors to cause that. Better run game, better receivers. No, your quarterback has to have a tool that makes people get out of what they do. We know a better run game can help. Yeah. Better receivers help. Yeah. But what does your quarterback do so well that he changes what a defense does? They don't worry about Tua's accuracy. They just figured out, let's make sure that we throw the wide receivers off by 1 second, 2 seconds, half a second. They're not worried about, hey, you can be accurate throwing in your spots all you want. You better make sure your receiver's there. Because if they're not, shame on you for still throwing it. It's exposing the fact that you can't read defense. Everybody thinks you can because the bad teams that allows it to work, they think you can process, but you actually can't. You just go off of timing in the offense, putting it in a spot. The only reads that you make are the basic ones. Hike the ball. If the linebacker goes out, I got the seam. If the linebacker stays, I got the flat. Simple, basic, elementary concepts. And people want y'all to believe, oh, the defense is so complex. It's so complex because there's so many things happening, but it is actually easy for the quarterback. Most of his reads are dependent on what a defender does. Let me tell. When y'all see the film to this one, the Colts were all over those. Oh my God, I'm telling y'all. Tua was hiking the ball, looking right. Okay, if the linebacker comes, oh wait, there's an extra guy over there. He doesn't have to move. Whoa, usually I'm seeing a guy wide open because they're in a typical 4-3 cover 2 zone. But they're running something different. I'm telling y'all now, Tua has no clue what they were running today, and he going to find out tonight or tomorrow. Because they weren't running a base defense. They were literally catering the defense to every facet of what we do well. They had a guy attached to a guy right away on the critical plays. He didn't have the same option look. That's why it was so staggering for him. But I'll tell you this, at least he didn't throw it every time. At least he didn't throw it every time. Everybody knows what we do. Now, let me not say everybody. You're going to still have some bum teams trying to do it a different way. And let me tell you another thing. It becomes easier and easier to play against the Dolphins because now teams, they come in and they say this. All right, what did the Colts do? Let's go back to last year. What were those teams doing? What did the Colts get from last year? That's a lock-in. Now, what were the Colts still getting beat on? Like late in the game, you saw them going to more cover 2 base sets, and then we start hitting a little 20-yarder to Tyreek in the seam, garbage time. They in the bend but don't break now. They like, if he going to make adjustments finally, hey, we ain't going to get caught in it. We'll go to some base now. And the truth is, he still didn't make the adjustment, so we just kept running it. And I'm going to say this too. There weren't a lot of receivers open. But once again, when you have, look at all these other games where these quarterbacks don't have as many receivers open, or they're not open to the point to where the quarterback is like, do I want to take that risk? And they're like, man, let me become an athlete. Let me go get it. And they go get it. Tua ain't getting that. Tua's like rare. It'll be rare. He had one rush that I remember sliding for like 6-7 yards in garbage time. I'm sorry, man. The gig is up. And like I said, y'all get sucked in all you want. I already know there's going to be a better week, maybe next week, maybe the week. I don't know. But y'all get sucked in all you want. I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I can't believe we did that contract, man. I'm going to take a break from getting on my high horse talking down. I'm going to read the super chats again. Let me quickly say thank you to those who have blessed this channel. Thank y'all. People that spend their hard-earned money to send donations to the channel, thank y'all. And y'all are motivation too, because when things are down, and let me just say this, a lot of people don't realize that I get so much hate that people have started to try to be strategic on how they hate on me and how they get people to like, I'm tired of people in my inbox, and not tired of you, the person in my inbox, but it's frustrating when people in my inbox saying, oh man, I watched one of your shows. Actually, you were correct. And I didn't like you for a whole 2 years, but I was listening to other people. That's frustrating. I'm gonna be honest to hear that, because no, I'm just not having it no more. I'll just put it like that. I'm not having it no more. Especially to you people that lie on my name, try to defame what I say. I'm not trying to be right like y'all. I'm just trying to give good content and tell the truth. So to those who are subscribed, thank you. To those who hit that like button every chance you get because you want to support what we do, thank you. For those who donate to the channel with your hard-earned money, because every penny you make is hard-earned, thank you. For those who wish they could and can't for whatever reason, the thought of wishing you could, thank you. To the members of TD Finstalk, thank you. To the mod squad holding it down, thank you. To the new Patreon members that support what we do, thank you. And last but not least, to all of the real Miami Dolphin fans, whether you're optimistic or pessimistic, thank you. And to all y'all frauds who won't even be a fan of the team if certain players are gone, God bless you. It's the best I can do. Oh, I got one more. To the people who are spewing this nonsense to the masses, lying, please stop. Just be honest. There's nothing wrong with agreeing with TD. Just make it your own take. And it's not agreeing with me, it's just your take. But I do understand why some people don't want to align with me. They have to be different than me to have an audience. It's okay. Bring our Dolphin fans home. Bring them home to the truth. Stop spewing the lies or conveniently acting like you never spewed them. Please. Omar Kelly. Y'all keep saying Omar Kelly in the chat. This ain't, I haven't even thought about Omar Kelly. Omar Kelly doing his thing. Okay. And he's been wrong, by the way. But I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to him. He covers the team. He writes about the team. He doesn't have a vested interest like that. I'm talking about these people who claim to be these diehard Dolphin fans. Listen to me because I'm a real fan. This isn't about anybody on the job writing what they believe. Hey, they could be wrong, and hopefully their articles reflect the truth. And that's the one thing I'll tell you about Omar. You're going to get an article tomorrow about the Dolphins getting smacked. And he already told everybody to be truthful, that this ain't no playoff, this ain't no team. This ain't about those people. This is about the content creators, the people who are streaming and doing all that. Somebody said this about Big O. It's not, I haven't even thought about Big O. Truth of the matter is, I haven't paid Big O any attention in 4 or 5 plus years. Be quite honest with you. I remember hearing one bad thing, him saying about me, and I haven't paid attention because you know why? I don't focus on haters. And I'm not saying he's a hater now. I don't know. I just heard him say one thing bad about me. Oh, that guy, I don't, whatever. And hey, good for him. Go about your business. And I go about mine. So I haven't even thought about him. So us trying to put names behind it and all of that, all you gotta do is ask yourself who out here. And if he's spewing this crazy stuff, then yeah, it applies. I don't know. I don't listen to him to know if it applies. The truth of the matter is, I listen to a lot of y'all tell me what other people are saying. So I know out there we getting fraudum. That's a new word I'm creating. Fraudum. We getting fraud-like behavior, telling people this and that, which is just straight, like, stop. I don't really pay attention to the names that y'all say people say. So, yeah, if he applies to this too, then him too. Any and everybody out here that keep lying. Straight lying. But it's fine, man. If lying sound good, it sells. I get it. And listen, some of them got to do what they got to do to take care of their family. So I ain't knocking that piece of it. But don't be talking about me. Keep my name out your mouth. And the sad, crazy thing is, do you hear me name dropping? And it ain't because I'm running for nobody. But if anything I said applies to anybody, nobody excluded, then yeah, I'm talking about them. But I don't be out here looking to see who's saying it. I just hear y'all coming back, well, this person, that person says you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, and I kind of let it go deaf, but I kind of see posts and stuff like that. And here's the thing. Let me leave this with y'all because I keep trying to like inspire y'all in ways and tell y'all certain things of how I think. Remember this, okay? Haters don't hate me. They hate their reflection. I just wish they throw all that shade in a different direction. They hate what they can't have, hate what they can't be, hate because they want more, mad because they want mine, hate because they ain't me. Winners, this is the most important part. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Okay? And those are some lyrics, by the way. I'll let y'all go look them up. But remember, winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. It's not Doug. Stop, man. I'm not mentioning Doug one bit. Let me continue to tell y'all this because a lot of people for 5 years been trying to pin me and Doug against each other every chance they get. And me and Doug go at it. We debate. We go back and forth. And we've been debating even more lately being a part of the collective. Let me tell you something about Doug that I actually appreciate. Doug is an optimistic Dolphins fan for the team, supporting the team. But when things stink and it's trash, Doug calls it out. I don't remember a time where Doug may make a few excuses here and there. And that's just my opinion. And that's part of the debate. That's the healthy part. But when things stink, he calls it out. And listen, man, I don't know why y'all, Doug's my guy. That's my boy, man. That's my brother. We good. Is he going to be right about everything? In my opinion, no. Am I going to be right about everything? I'm pretty confident in his opinion, no. But this ain't got nothing to do with him. Now, if he out here, I don't know what he's doing right now. Now, if he out here spewing all that crazy stuff, then hey, he a part of it too. But I know Doug. I'm pretty confident he's saying this was terrible. He was terrible. That person was terrible. This is not good. I'm pretty sure he called it how it is. He's not making excuses. And I could be wrong. I don't know what he's doing. I could be wrong. But no, I'm not thinking about Doug. And I know people are naming people in the chat to try to deduct to get down to a person. Man, listen, man, y'all know the characters out here, the people who, and I'll be blunt with you, the people who built their content off of hating on me, the people I've birthed. There are people that I've birthed. There are people that I put on. There are people that, like, they're some of my biggest haters, but it's okay. They doing them. But they spew that nonsense, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, out there somewhere. So I mean, there are some bad characters, but it's okay. I just asked for them to throw their shade in a different direction. That's it. All right. Let's get to these super chats because, again, I don't want to disrespect the people that's donating their hard-earned money sending super chats. But before we do, remember, Sleeper is the official sponsor of TD Fans Talk. Get a 100% match up to $100 using code TDFIN. So if you like these games that are left, tonight's game, y'all already see my slip. I'm relying on Lamar Jackson to go off. Josh Allen, he'll have a solid game. And Derrick Henry to get a rushing touchdown. Win me a few dollars, man. Because the Dolphins, man, I need to hit something today. Like, oh my gosh. All right, here we go. TD, have I wronged the Dolphins, the football gods, and now they punish me by having to me watch all these QBs be better than mine? Nah, bro, we just stuck in a time warp where we're just not wise as an organization and we keep making bad decisions. What it really is, as a fan base, we don't just call it out how it is. Like, I truly believe we wouldn't be in this position, right? You know how I think one of the writers put the stat out a few days ago that 19% of Dolphin fans are optimistic about the season? If everybody would stop listening to these clowns that keep selling hope, that 19% would have showed 2-3 years ago. And we might have made some better decisions. But as long as we out here, it's going to be all right. They're going to be like, all right, as long as they ain't holding us accountable, why should we? Let's keep it going. We got to show our disgust as a fan base. And it don't mean you got to stop being a fan. You just got to make sure you flood these airways showing your displeasure just as much as you flood it with delusion about how great we're going to be. That's how you get change. I don't remember the last time I've been to a Dolphin home game. I'm going to do my part. Nope. That's change. Then they'll listen. Then they'll pay attention. You got to give me something worth going to cheer for. Think I'm going to travel to Indianapolis and get that result? But man, you know how much money you just wasted on a hotel, a flight, and all that crap? The only reason I would have went to Indianapolis is to experience a new stadium and a new place I ain't never been. Just like I've never been to the Buffalo Stadium. I'm excited about going for the first time this year in 2 weeks for the game. That's about it. But you ain't going to get my money in Hard Rock until you make some real changes. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little mad. Even my Dolphin wardrobe going down. Because I ain't wasting my money until I know we got something worth it. Y'all know me. Your boy usually got the flyers of the fly. I ain't bought nothing in 3 years. And then they come out with that fire jersey. Man, I'm going to have to get one of them, though. But I don't know who to put on it. I got to put TD Fins on it. I want a quarterback I can rep on the back of my jersey. And I can't. Anywho, look at Cam Ward eating. I haven't even been watching. I actually got 3 games up right here in front of me. I haven't even been watching Cam Ward. I see him in the end zone in trouble right now. Got rid of the football. Yeah, man. All right, don't worry. We got the East back tonight. Go Bills. The Patriots did lose, though, right, y'all? Y'all tell me in the chat. And I'm not going to give up on this team, hopefully giving me hope. Look at that. I got to do a double hope. Like, I'm not going to give up on them, hopefully giving me hope. As long as the Bills lose, then, hey, man, there's still life. But y'all already know. I don't know. Don't worry. The Bills going to lose tonight. They better lose. Oh, I can't let them get out on them. Jump out on us like that. Hold on. My bad, y'all. People gave super chats. I want to make sure I hit them. And thank you to all those who donate to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I do this, cover this team for a living, and build a business as a co-founder of Roundtable Sports. This is what I do. So those who support that, thank you. Making sure I ain't missing nothing. Man, boy, my chat be going off. We got a lot of chats. All right, Zach said, love you, TD. I watch because you do keep it real. You do get me through the season. Keep being you, brother. I'm a Fins fan. Want to see the team succeed. Thank you, man. Salute to you and Fins up, bro. No matter what, even in these times, we still throwing the Fins up. Here we go. Exactly. Leave the chat room if you're not a Fin. Get the out of here. The front office is trash. Some of these fans are robots or bots. Shaking my head. They are Tua bots, bro. Man, these real people, bro. These real people. These are real people. You see how our quarterback look versus the Colts? You see how Herbert look versus the Chiefs? Man, how's that 4-0 start? Laughing my hands off. How is that top D? Bums, you know what, Lino? You're right, bro. I just got to reset my expectations, man. But you better make sure Buffalo don't lose tonight. Silent Storm said the Dolphins didn't ruin Tua. If anything, they saved his career and got him a payday. If it wasn't for everything they did to hide his weaknesses, he would have been a backup at best. You're correct. You're correct, sir. I agree with that. I actually agree with that. All right. Tua laughing and having a good old time on the sideline when we're losing. When we're getting trounced speaks volumes. I hope I'm not alone in having this piss me off. Y'all do notice that, right? Tyreek was yelling at people, trying to rile them up, and Tua on the sideline smiling. And this is what I'm talking about. You're not, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to be honest with you. I know, yes, I would have been trolling when I said this, but I wanted to say so bad on the Dolphins collective. I'm not happy that Tua was a captain. Because you're the top of the team. What happened last year is also a reflection of you. You have no say in that locker room. Nobody respects you. Now, I don't care about Teron Armstead and all these other players saying he's in the locker room. He holds guys accountable. I know he's yelling at people and stuff, but they don't respect him. I know he's doing captain stuff because they taught him how to do it, but they don't respect it. Because you're still having that type of behavior in the locker room last year. They don't respect that unit of captains because that how your team acts is a reflection of your leadership. They did not respect the captains last year, and truth be told, I would have been okay if you got rid of all of them. And this is my problem with Tua. It's hard to execute the captain role when you're the one screwing up. What are you going to say to me in the third quarter today to hold me accountable and get me on top of my stuff and wake me up? What are you going to say to me? You need to talk to yourself. That's part of the problem. First of all, your captains need to be the ones that back it up on the field all the time. And they have to show the leadership qualities as Deebo Samuels gets a touchdown on a big play. What is Tua going to say to anybody? How do you lead like that when you're a major part of the problem? This is the problem. And the players know this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? The players know this. They can get in interviews because they're their friends and stuff and be like, man, he's a great leader and all. I mean, this is why you have to really listen to people when they say, what are they supposed to say? You know you're going to get that. I don't want to talk to your friend. I don't want to talk to the guy that gets along with you, whether he's on the team or not. What is he supposed to say? Because y'all not going to be friends if he told the truth. How can you? And that's why Tyreek was trying to speak up. Stop laughing on the sideline. It's a joke. TD, play the Tua post game. We got to break it down. You know what? I'm going to have to save it as its own thing. Because I'm trying to get through the super chats to wrap it up, because another MVP is the wife. She holds down the baby and all the kids and making sure they're taken care of on days like this so that I could do me. So in moments like this, I try to make sure at a decent time I can get out there and assist for the next few hours. That way I feel good that I'm not, putting her on an island so I can do Sunday Night Football. Just FYI. But I'm going to break it down because I do want to hear what Tyreek had to say. Hopefully they interviewed him. I got to hear Tua and I got to hear McDaniel. I don't want to hear nobody else. I need to hear them three people. What do you got to say for yourself? And I want to see if Tyreek, I want to read his body language. I want to hear every word he say. We'll see when that comes. They probably was like, don't interview Tyreek. But we'll see. You'll get it. You'll get the reaction. I'll watch it today. And I probably break it down tomorrow on a live stream. Because we got Therapy Monday tomorrow. I put the Patreon link for people to come into this, but nobody came in. So people probably discussed it. But tomorrow, I'll drop the link for the Patreon first, and then I'll drop it for everybody else. And I want to hear in our therapy session, y'all come through tomorrow. We'll do a live stream, and I want y'all to come on the stream. I'm going to drop it for everybody. The therapy sessions are for everybody. All right? Don't worry. I will play that interview. I got to hear what everything he got to say for himself, because they were sure it was all good for him to put the text message out. What you gonna do this year? Oh, I'm gonna show him. Don't show me nothing else. If this what I'm gonna get, don't show me nothing. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. Tua put out a text message thread of him talking to somebody asking what he gonna do is week 1, and he put something along the lines of, "Oh, I'm about to show him." We need those videos now. I'll bring it to the next stream. Well, that ain't a video. That's a text thread that they posted on social media all over. TD, you've been right about Tua since year 1. He is at best a backup NFL QB with a $250 million contract. But here's where I got to be clear to y'all. He actually not a backup NFL quarterback. He is a bottom tier starter in the league. You know that 24 to 32? That's who he is. Is he going to give you top 15 moments? Yeah, depending on what's around him. Is he going to have a random game here and there, top 10? Yeah, against a bad team 9 times out of 10. And then 1 time out of 10, you'll get a Baltimore situation. But that's normal. That's just like Justin Fields. He just balled out, even though it lost, he balled out. See, and that's another piece. Justin Fields kept his team in the game. I'd appreciate Tua when you duel it out and we lose like that. But when you're massively Everybody make mistakes. Those are picks, fumble. But when you massively contribute to the loss, oh, no. No. Can't have that. New York Jets second scoring offense in the NFL. Yeah, y'all went at it today, and I'm worried about y'all. I got to go back and watch a little bit of that. Put some respect on Fields' name this week. Tua is 7-18 against teams 500 or better. Not him. And about 5 of those 7 wins against teams above 500, the defense won, and he still didn't play well. Give me a second. Just making sure I'm catching all the super chats. I was wrong. You were right. Amber, love you. Tua is too limited. My bad. Can't wait or will him to be good enough. Mind changed. Amber, it's not over. There's gonna be 1 or 2, 3 moments this season where he gonna make you want to change your mind again. You've been warned. Dolphin fans, you all have been warned, but salute to Amber. Salute to Amber. And you're here. You're here. That means you didn't hate me for my takes. At least I hope not. And if you did, respect to you for even being here. Respect to you. All right, y'all. Let me make sure I ain't missing. Oh, there goes another one. Paul the true believer said, why is Tua still on this roster? He has done 2 years. He was done 2 years ago. He got paid, bro. You got to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it another offseason too, potentially. Like, here's the deal. You're going to have to deal with Tua next year unless it keeps being bad. So now as a Dolphin fan, it's almost like, okay, is it better to just keep doing bad, or come on, y'all? like this is what they put you in. You don't want to root against your team. This is the dilemma they put you in. You don't want to root against your team, but when you finally come to the realization of what it is, they conflict you because they know any semblance of success means more prison time. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all don't get it. Tua's pro tape tells a lot. AFL field horizontally. Oh my gosh. I'm not putting that man there. I'm not putting him there. I can't do that. All right. Let me go through, see if we have any more hear from those who donated to the channel. And again, shout out to the members, shout out to the mod squad. Thank y'all. DF Forever said, I predicted this. That being said, I won my bet with Dan. We will win. Good luck next game, guys. Man, oh man. Yeah, you did say this, DF. And, you know, I had some chats behind closed doors and stuff like that. I told people that I'm worried about the Colts game more than anything, because that tone setting game for the season is going to mean everything. And this is what I was terrified about, because I kept telling like people like DMs and stuff, we're not a great team this year, but I'm going to be optimistic that we're going to beat the Colts to tell me that we're going to be right back to just missing the playoffs or just making it and losing in the first round. But this is even worse. I'm terrified for getting the 12th overall pick, getting the 8th overall pick, even getting the 5th overall. I'm terrified. I got to make the playoffs and win a playoff game, or give me one win. Give me the number 1 pick. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. TD, what college QBs in particular are you looking at if any. I like sellers. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like sellers right now. I gotta keep watching the rest of them. I'm not gonna let 1 week sell, 2 weeks sell me. But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like sellers. But it's early. I'm not praising that kid at all. It's a few guys. Arch bounced back a little bit. We'll see. I think that'll start coming week 5, and I'll start. Well, no, I don't like none of them. Get your act together, especially you two. We'll talk about that when it's relevant. And it might be relevant, but let's hold off. Let's hold off for a little. Don't absolutely just destroy my vibe. All right. All right. Give me a second, y'all. I just want to go through this thread. Man, I really did get behind. And again, Daniel Jones, salute to you, brother. Do you think the reason Waddle and Hill don't show up is because they keep getting killed over the middle? It's the system. They don't show up because people understand this system now. Things aren't easy anymore where they could just run freely and be to the spot. And now they're getting killed for taking shots in those spots. So, yeah, they're getting banged up out there. Yeah. That's the thing. Good observation. Do me a favor, TD. Please Google QB John. Let me see. I'll write it down, and I'll try to keep an eye on him and give you a take on it as time goes. But I wrote it down. I'll check him out. All right. Appreciate you, homie. All right. I think I've gotten caught up. Tua throwing those body bag passes. Yeah, I think I got caught up. Okay, I've caught up. Thank y'all. All right, so let me see. What time is it right now? It's 5:45. I got to get out of here. Spend the next 2 hours with the family and have dinner together. TD skip my Pro Tua super chat. Tell us what it is. I didn't mean to skip it. I promise you that. I don't read them before I see them. So if I skipped your Pro Tua super chat, I'm so sorry. It was not intentional, and I feel bad about that because it's going to be hard for me to go back and try to find it now. TD, our offense is so limited that we don't have any choice routes, or was sitting down in the zone. Yeah, you're not going to have that because you got a quarterback that has to operate off of timing. You're not going to have that. No, that's why I keep telling y'all everything is limited, and it starts because of that guy. You have a guy who forces everything to be limited. Anything outside of that box is chaos. McDaniel knows this. Oh, I got to see these interviews. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, y'all, I got to get up out of here. I love y'all. And thank y'all for the love and support. We had a successful day. Listen, this is the thing. No matter how good or bad. See, this is the thing over here. We get to still have a party. Because, they shocked me today. But we don't be shocked as much when stuff like this happen. But they did shock me today. This is abysmal. I never saw this coming. But we still had a good watch party today. I don't want y'all to forget that. We still had a good time spending time with each other, talking about this raggediness that they gave us. You can still enjoy the season. And at the end of the day, if it's being critical and evaluating our team, so be it. But better days can come. We just not there right now. So this is why I tell y'all, listen, no matter if we up or down, y'all come rock with your boy. Let's not fade out just because we already know what it is. Now we move to next week, and we hope that they change the outlook so that we can say, okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Now let's keep it going. Bills game is important. So 1 week at a time. But right now, this is horrific and embarrassing. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. Again, don't forget to check out Sleeper. Get a 100% match up to $100 using code TDFINS. All right. Sleeper is where you want to be. The link is in the description of the video. Hopefully I hit on my sleeper tonight because I need it, man. Give me a win. I'll see y'all later. God bless you all. I will talk to you soon. Fins up no matter what. Peace. I am out. Love y'all, man. Love you.